Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. I am Mohammad Kamal Hussain Faraji, Senior Assistant Director, PTRC. I am the main author, and my co-author is Professor Dr. Mohammad Abul Kashem. He is a professor of Duet Gazipur. My topics is IoT-based health monitoring system in the context of remote area. Actually, we are developing a model of IoT-based health monitoring system for monitoring the remote patients so that doctors can diagnose accurately through the real-time patient data. It sends the data to a remote server that can be accessible by doctors to get accurate information on patient health for the proper treatment. It creates a communication bridge between patients and doctors by setting the patient data from the proposed IoT system. There are lots of existing works in this topic. We know that Internet of Things or IoT has provided a much simpler solution for remote continuous well-being checks of patients from the clinics as well as at home. Sensors secure information about various parameters related to patients' well-being, and the Internet of Things stores that data and displays it on the site. That means websites or database, which also allows for remote monitoring. Due to the availability of the enormous electronic devices and sensors, it is possible to monitor the patients from anywhere in the world if we want. It is assumed that by 2030, there will be about 100 billion network connected devices in the world, because we are talking on the 4IR, Fourth Industrial Revolutions, so that we will use so many devices like sensors, and it will work on 5G and IoT networks. In that solution, Arduino will be the most common platform for IoT-based network. It is a low-cost device. Arduino and IoT will be a new solution in the field of healthcare solutions. And Arduino can be converted into a mini clinic by combining sensors such as pulse rate sensor, temperature sensor, accelerometer, or respiration sensor. These systems are used in many different parts of the world, but this system has some lackings. There are no available facilities or systems to examine the critical tests, especially for critical tests and patient monitoring through computerization technology in the remote area. It is not available in the world in this moment. Sometimes it is quite difficult to know about the health condition of the patient for the unavailability of the doctors and the nurses. Most of the aged or disabled people are not capable of going to doctors or hospitals. That's why, as the most of the peoples and aged peoples are not going to the hospitals or doctors, so we are proposing this prototype or this model. This model consists of 3 units. Number one, this is input unit. There will be so many sensors like heartbeat sensor, SpO2, temperature sensor, ECG, or blood sugar. This is 4 sensors we're using, and it will be connected with the breadboard with a wire, and then they will be connected with a Arduino Uno board for the processing, and it will be powered by a laptop or another batteries. And then finally they will be connected with a PC or a server or 16x2 LCD monitors. And finally, we will get a result from these units in a CSV format or in a database. From this database, the doctors and nurses will get this data easily. So this system, how can we operate? After switching on the Arduino board, the patient will touch the heartbeat sensor first, and the LED will start blinking continuously after 1000 milliseconds. Then after 20 seconds, the patient will get the heartbeat value and LED will start blinking. The value will directly send on a PC or in a CSV or Excel file or to the database through internet within 3 seconds. For ECG measurement, the ECG sensor attached with chest and push ECG button, the receiver will get the result in platforms with time and date within 3 seconds. The patient will touch the sensor LM35 and the sensor will read the body temperature. The precision value of the body temperature will be sent to the system. And at the same time, the RBS value or random blood sugar value will be detected by the blood sugar sensor AD8232 when a drop of blood could be dropped down on the sensor from the patient's body by collecting through a needle. The doctors will get this data from the proposed system and they will give the proper treatment to the patients. This is the model where we are using board, and there is a breadboard here, and the sensors, the heartbeat sensors and temperature sensors and other sensors are using this proposed Arduino model. And we are trying to implement this solution in my home. And this is the experimental results from the system. We'll get this 4 values, suppose heartbeat values, temperature value, blood sugar value, or ECG value from the system. Patients will quickly and easily get their health information by this system, and doctors will get this real-time patient data, reducing the time and diagnosis cost. Doctors will take a quick decision for further treatment management through the system. The patient will get a proper treatment through this system, and the doctors and the hospitals will get the advantages using this system. And it is very cheap solution. And this is the reference where I get this idea. And these references are published in 2018, 2020 and 19, and last one in 22. Thank you so much.
Is there any limitation this data with the existing data analysis data with your system?
Right.
So can you validate it with the existing data? Is it accurate, or how many distortion with that existing data?
No. I am just getting this data from my system, and I am not validating it with other systems.
I think if you want to develop the system, you need to validate with the other existing system. Your system is will give or will give the proper data or not. So you need the validation, and you need to compare with the other column.
Okay, thank you for your suggestion. I will do it further, because it is under implementation but not completed yet. That's why.
I have another point. So are you developing the communicating system or the sensor?
It is used, both sensors and also communicating system is used for because you know that if we want to send this data through a remote doctors, so we need a communication system that may be GSM technology or Wi-Fi technology. So we'll use it here. Yeah. I just bought these sensors from the market.
Oh, yeah, and you're using the
Commercial, right? Because sensor is not possible to design and develop in Bangladesh. That's why I bought this device from the market, and I have developed this system using Arduino programming language that helps me to get these results. Okay, thank you so much.